Welcome back here with India Today. Now, students of Class 12 CBSE are left in the lurch over confusion over their result dates. The Delhi High Court has ordered the Central Board of Secondary Education to continue with the marks moderation policy. The High Court had earlier asked the CBSE to scrap grace marks policy, but a PIL was filed in the High Court which argued that scrapping the grace marks policy after conducting the exams is like changing the rules after the game has begun and would be injustice to the students. Human Resource Development Minister Prakash Javadekar will be meeting the CBSE chairperson today, after which the results date is likely to be announced. Around 11 lakh students appeared for the Class 12 CBSE board exams and majority of their evaluation work was done excluding grace marks policy. And now the High Court order has created more confusion over result dates. All right, now it's interesting to note that if the CBSE has to adhere to this court order, that means the entire evaluation process has to be reassessed, and keeping in mind that college admissions would begin soon, how does it all come together is a question that needs to be answered. I want to cut across to Balkrishna, my colleague, who is joining us for more details on this story. So, you know, Bala, the entire controversy has actually put the students on the back foot, because ultimately it's they who will suffer because the results will come out late. We are looking at college admission soon.
You are right, Preeti. The thing is that technically speaking, if you ask technically, there is even a possibility that the CBSE may move Supreme Court against the order of High Court because it is a High Court order. But it seems unlikely because the pressure is high on the CBSE and the students are waiting. So it seems unlikely that the CBSE will go to Supreme Court. As you said about the delay, it is right that the CBSE must have prepared the result for this year, keeping in view that the moderation policy is going to go away this year. But now, after this High Court order, they will have to factor in this new order and about the moderation policy. And the impact would be that they will have to not exactly re-evaluate the papers, but they will have to recalculate, and some more students are going to pass because, as you know, as per the moderation policy, some grace marks is given in case the CBSE thinks that the paper was tough. So some more students are going to pass. So, but certainly there would be some delay in announcing the results. That is what the CBSE chairman and this meeting is going to decide, that how soon as possible can CBSE bring out the results. So the HRD Minister, Mr. Javadekar, is meeting the CBSE head. What are we expecting in that meeting? The first thing that they are going to discuss is that what to do with this order, because as I said, there are two options: either to move against this order to a higher court, which seems unlikely because the students are waiting and the admissions to colleges would suffer. So that possibility is very unlikely. The second thing is that the CBSE may decide to continue with the moderation policy for this year, which is the most likelihood that is going to happen. And then they would have to decide a date, and CBSE would have to prepare all the results again. Not exactly re-evaluate the papers, but they will have to factor in the High Court order and do the calculations again and come with a new date for announcement of the results. So even the re-evaluation might not be done again, Bala, but if you can quickly tell us, the results are already prepared, so they'll have to go back again and redo the entire result process. To a certain extent, yes, but as I said, that the main time-taking thing is to re-evaluation of the papers, because the grace marks is something which is given after the evaluation of the papers is done. That is certain additional marks that is just added to the students' marks, total marks. So that is that will have to be done, and that may take some time. All right, thank you for joining us, Bala. We'll come back to you for more updates there.